Angel Reese, the reason why, obviously, the whole Caitlin Clark-Angel Reese thing happened was because when they met in the NCAA tournament in 2023, when Angel Reese was doing all of this, because Caitlin Clark had been doing that to her opponents when she got the best of them.
She dominated the college courts, and then, as a rookie, broke records that few thought could ever be touched. Angel Reese, the young star who has quickly become a force in the WNBA. But now, the basketball world is buzzing. Rumors are spreading, rumors so shocking they've left NBA legends stunned. What could make the most seasoned veterans sit up, jaws dropped? What could possibly be unfolding behind the scenes of Angel Reese's meteoric rise? Stay tuned as we reveal how NBA players and legends were left speechless after hearing about Angel Reese rumors. Angel Reese season-ending wrist injury. Angel Reese's record-breaking WNBA rookie season officially came to a heartbreaking end in the Sky's 92-78 win over the Los Angeles Sparks on Friday, September 6th, after which it was confirmed that the Chicago Sky Star was out for the rest of the year, following a wrist injury she sustained in the match. The 22-year-old forward took to social media the following day to confirm her season was over and to reflect on her journey, marking an unexpected end to her remarkable debut. "What a year," she began. "I never would have imagined the last bucket of my rookie season would be a 3, but maybe that was God saying, give them a taste of what they will be seeing more of in year 2, LOL." Reese's words highlighted both the pain of her early exit and her optimistic outlook for the future. The former LSU star's rookie season saw her defy expectations and establish herself as a formidable presence in the league. "Through it all, I have shown that I belong in this league even when no one else believed," Reese continued. "All I have ever wanted was to come into the W and make an impact. I can confidently say I have done that and will strive to keep doing so." Reese also expressed mixed emotions about the injury. While she was disappointed to be sidelined, she viewed the situation as a chance to heal, both mentally and physically. "I'm filled with emotions right now that I have a season-ending injury, but also filled with so much gratitude for what is next," she added. "Although this is God's timing and not mine, I am finally able to give myself a physical and mental break. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers." Later, Reese shared details about her injury through a video on TikTok, explaining that she suffered a small crack in one of the bones in her wrist. The injury occurred when she fell backward after a scoring play. "I fell on my hand when I got the N1, when I fell back and fell on my hand, and it is a small crack in my bone," she said. Doctors gave her the option to either undergo surgery or forego it. However, without surgery, she risked developing arthritis at just 22, with the fracture potentially worsening. "The bone could literally crack and completely shatter," she explained. "Right now, it's like a hairline. They're going to put a small screw in it, and I wasn't going for it getting any bigger." She revealed that her recovery would involve a hard cast for 4 weeks, followed by a soft cast for 2 weeks. The location of the injury presented a challenge due to poor blood flow in the area, which makes healing difficult. "Long term, I literally could have not played anymore because this is a very hard place to heal because the blood flow is little to none," she said, gesturing to her left wrist, now wrapped in a black soft cast. Despite her shortened season, Reese's achievements were nothing short of remarkable. Selected as the number 7 pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, she quickly made her mark on the court, averaging 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game. Her rebounding average set a new WNBA record, while her 26 double-doubles were the most ever by a rookie. Her last double-double came in her final game against Los Angeles, where she finished with 13 points and 14 rebounds. One of Reese's defining moments came on August 18th during a game against the Phoenix Mercury, where she set another WNBA record by securing 20 double-doubles in just 27 games, the fastest any player has achieved this in league history. Despite Chicago's 86-68 loss that night, Reese's performance proved her resilience and ability to compete at an elite level. Additionally, she made history earlier in the season by becoming the first rookie ever to record a triple-double, a statement of her all-around skills and competitive spirit. A look back at Angel Reese's historic rookie season. For many rookies, it takes time to secure significant minutes in the competitive landscape of the WNBA. On average, only a few first-round picks each year play over 20 minutes per game. But Reese, drafted number 7 by the Chicago Sky in the 2024 WNBA draft, was an exception, quickly earning her place as a starter and proving her value night after night. From the start, Chicago's front office and coaching staff saw something special in Reese. General Manager Jeff Pagliocca remarked, "She is an absolutely relentless competitor. She pursues the ball better than anybody I've ever seen. She's a winner." Her drive and competitiveness translated to remarkable stats and a dominant presence on the court that made her one of the most exciting players to watch in the WNBA this season. One of Reese's most impressive assets is her elite rebounding ability, a skill that immediately earned her minutes in the Sky's rotation. Throughout her rookie season, she led several league categories in rebounding, standing out not just among rookies but among the league's best. Reflecting on her strengths, Reese said, "Coming into it, I knew my motor for offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is something that I know I can always do. I knew it was going to translate right away. That's something that a lot of players don't want to do." She went on to say that her rebounding prowess isn't about being the tallest player on the court or relying solely on her physicality. Defense and rebounding win championships, and I've won championships at every level by just doing that. Reese's rebounding skills quickly translated to results. She posted one of the greatest rebounding seasons in WNBA history, collecting 446 rebounds over the season, the most ever recorded by any player in a single season. Her average of 13.1 rebounds per game set another league record. On the offensive side, her average of 5.1 offensive rebounds per game fell just short of the all-time record, and her 172 offensive rebounds in a single season is the highest ever recorded. She also came close to setting the record for defensive rebounds by a rookie, finishing just 4 boards shy of the all-time mark. Her offensive rebounding achievements placed her among a select group of players. Only 3 other players, Tiara McCowan, Jonquel Jones, and Sylvia Fowles, have led the league in offensive rebounding since 2017. Reese, however, achieved this at a height of 6'3", standing slightly shorter than her peers, who are all at least 6'6". She became only the 3rd rookie in league history to lead in offensive rebounding, a feat not achieved since 1999 by Yolanda Griffith, and previously in 1998 by Alessandra Santos de Oliveira. With the league's growth since its inception in 1997, Reese's accomplishment stands out as a significant milestone. So, what makes Reese such an extraordinary rebounder? Her success lies in her combination of physical ability, positioning, and instincts. Despite being a rookie, she showed an advanced understanding of floor spacing and positioning, constantly putting herself in the right spot to grab rebounds. Her strength and agility allow her to maneuver through opponents with ease. When the ball is up for grabs, she fights her way to the front of the rim using a mix of power and finesse. Opponents find it nearly impossible to box her out as she uses her athleticism and determination to secure the rebound. Once she positions herself near the hoop, her strong hands and keen anticipation help her dominate the glass. Her instincts, combined with her energy and impressive wingspan, make her a force to be reckoned with every night. But Reese's game isn't limited to rebounding. She set a new WNBA record for consecutive double-doubles with 15 straight games, averaging 13.6 points per game and delivering multiple 20-point performances throughout the season. Although she's primarily known for her inside presence, Reese has started to extend her range. This season, she took more three-point shots than any year during her college career, signaling a potential evolution into a versatile stretch 4 for the Sky. After hitting a three-pointer late in the season, Reese shared, "I was in the gym all night last night, shooting threes, just being able to continue to gain confidence. And bad teammates continue to tell me to keep shooting no matter how many times I miss. They always tell me to shoot it." She added that this developing range could enhance her team's offense, giving the Sky a dynamic weapon capable of scoring from all areas of the court. Looking forward, Reese's potential in Chicago is sky high. Her rookie season laid the foundation for what could be a long and impactful career. With her rebounding dominance and evolving scoring skills, she's already a cornerstone of the franchise, and her presence will likely be a challenge for opposing teams for years to come. Though Reese's rookie campaign ended sooner than expected, her stellar achievements have set the stage for an even brighter future in the WNBA. Her record-breaking season has established her as one of the league's most promising young stars, leaving fans and teammates eager to see what she'll bring in her sophomore year. Angel Reese, the star player for the Chicago Sky, recently opened up about a side of her career that many didn't see coming. During the debut episode of her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, Reese shared a raw and shocking truth about her experiences with some of Caitlin Clark's fans. While fans were expecting some candid thoughts on basketball, what they got was much deeper and more personal. In this video, we would have a detailed look at what Angel Reese said about distressing interactions with Caitlin Clark fans. The rivalry between Reese and Clark has been one of the most talked about storylines in women's basketball, starting during their college days. Both players have excited audiences with their undeniable talent and competitive spirit. On the court, they've gone head-to-head in some thrilling matchups, with fans from both sides eagerly watching. While both athletes have shown mutual respect for each other, fan behavior has sometimes added unnecessary tension. What should be a healthy sports rivalry has, in Reese's experience, turned into something far more troubling. In her podcast, Reese made it clear that although she admires Clark as a player, the personal attacks she's endured from some of Clark's fans have been hard to ignore. She spoke of receiving racist comments and even death threats, sharing that the harassment has even reached her personal life. "They've followed me home, sent AI-generated nude images of me to my family members," she revealed. "My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like, 'Are you naked on Instagram?' It sucks to see that, and it's really hard that I have to go through that. And now seeing other players even having to go through that. This shocking revelation left many listeners in disbelief, as the severity of what Reese described far exceeded what anyone expected. Reese said she doesn't hold Clark responsible for her fans' actions, but she stressed that some of them have crossed unacceptable lines. "Caitlin's an amazing player, but some of her fans have crossed lines that should never be crossed," Reese explained. "We've been playing each other since high school, so I think it's really just the fans, her fans, the Iowa fans, and now the Indiana fans that ride for her. And I respect that, respectfully." Reese acknowledged the passion fans have for Clark, but pointed out that sometimes their behavior turns very disrespectful. She noted that racism often plays a role in the harassment she receives. "I don't believe Caitlin stands on any of that," Reese clarified. However, the harassment has escalated to alarming levels, with people coming to her address and even following her home. "When it comes to death threats, I'm talking about people have come down to my address, follow me home, it has come down to that," Reese said. While there's no way to actually prove all of Reese's claims, harassment, in any form, has no place in women's basketball or any community, and Reese's account is a reminder of the challenges some athletes face off the court. Despite the negativity, Reese ended the podcast on a positive note. She reassured her audience that her relationship with Caitlin Clark remains one of mutual respect, both players united by their love for the game. "At the end of the day, we both love the game," she said, emphasizing that the rivalry between them is purely about their competitive nature and not personal hatred. Reese also noted that their rivalry is often exaggerated by media and fan narratives, which thrive on creating drama. As two rising stars in the WNBA, Reese and Clark have what it takes to shape the future of women's basketball. Both have the potential to be global ambassadors for the sport, and despite their rivalry, there's even a possibility of them forming a powerful partnership. During the All-Star Game, they gave fans a glimpse of that potential, combining their talents and setting aside any on-court tension. How good was Angel Reese in her rookie season? Angel Reese's rookie season with the Chicago Sky was nothing short of historic, but it also ended abruptly due to a wrist injury that cut her campaign short. Even though her season ended earlier than expected, her impact was undeniable, and league insiders, including Mark Medina, have described her numbers as unprecedented. However, as Medina pointed out, to truly revolutionize the game, Reese will need to make her play lead to consistent team success. The 2024 season has actually been a breakout season for the WNBA. It has been one of the most exciting in the league's history, largely due to the remarkable performances of this year's rookie class. Fans have seen an unprecedented increase in viewership and sales, and much of that success is credited to the buzz surrounding rookies like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Both players have made their mark early, carrying the momentum they built in college into their professional careers. Caitlin Clark, the #1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, made headlines with her dynamic performances for the Indiana Fever, breaking records left and right. She became the first rookie in league history to record a triple-double and was the fastest player to reach 400 points and 200 assists. Clark also set a new league record for the most assists in a single game, dishing out 19 in a showdown against the Dallas Wings in July. But while Clark has garnered much of the spotlight, Angel Reese has also had an exceptional rookie season. Known for her dominance on the glass, Reese led the league in rebounds, surpassing even the two-time MVP Aja Wilson, who set new benchmarks in scoring and blocking this season. Reese averaged 13.1 rebounds per game, a league best, and established herself as a force to be reckoned with in the paint. Despite these achievements, the season didn't end on the note Reese or her team had hoped for. After sustaining a wrist injury, Reese was ruled out for the remainder of the season, putting an end to her efforts to help the Sky secure the final postseason spot. Angel Reese's rise to stardom. Reese first gained national attention during her time at LSU, where she played a key role in the Tigers' 2022-23 national championship victory, defeating none other than Caitlin Clark's Iowa team in the final. During her junior season at LSU, Reese averaged an impressive 23.0 points per game on 52.5% shooting, while pulling down 15.4 rebounds and adding 1.8 steals and 1.6 blocks per game. These numbers firmly established her as one of the best players in college basketball. Though her senior season saw a slight dip in her numbers, she averaged 18.6 points and 13.4 rebounds. Reese continued to be a dominant force, helping LSU reach the Elite Eight. However, it was Clark's Iowa team that eliminated LSU that season, adding another chapter to the budding rivalry between these two stars. Reese's rebounding prowess was a hallmark of her college career, as she set the SEC record for the highest average number of rebounds over 2 seasons, pulling down an average of 14.4 boards per game. This remarkable stat earned her the 7th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, where she was selected by the Chicago Sky. Reese's rookie campaign in the WNBA saw her continue to excel in rebounding, an area where she consistently outperformed her peers. She recorded a league-best 13.1 rebounds per game and became the first player in WNBA history to grab 20 rebounds in back-to-back games, a feat she accomplished 3 times in a row. Over her last 10 games, Reese averaged an eye-popping 16.8 rebounds per contest, showcasing her ability to dominate the boards on both ends of the floor. Though her rebounding numbers were historic, some critics pointed out that many of her offensive rebounds came from her own missed shots, leading to questions about her shooting efficiency. Reese shot just 39.1% from the field throughout the season, and as ESPN's Rebecca Lobo noted, even if you remove those self-rebound numbers, Reese would still lead the league in total rebounds. While her efficiency in scoring has room for improvement, there is no denying the impact Reese had on her team and the league as a whole. Her relentless pursuit of the ball and ability to crash the boards made her a standout among this year's rookie class, and she put herself in strong contention for Rookie of the Year honors. The Rookie of the Year race. In most years, Reese's performance would likely make her the clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. However, with Caitlin Clark putting up historic numbers in Indiana, the race for the award is closer than ever. Both players have drawn comparisons to NBA legends Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, who had their own storied rivalry that helped elevate the NBA to new heights. Similarly, Reese and Clark are poised to be the faces of the WNBA for years to come, with each bringing something unique to the game. Despite being sidelined due to injury, Reese's accomplishments during her rookie season speak for themselves. If not for Clark's record-breaking performances, Reese would almost certainly be the leader in the Rookie of the Year conversation. As it stands, both players have a strong case for the award, and the final decision will come down to a matter of preference. For Angel Reese, this season was about more than just individual accolades. It was about proving that she can compete at the highest level. Even though her rookie campaign didn't end the way she would have liked, Angel Reese has already begun to carve out her legacy in the WNBA. Whether or not she takes home the Rookie of the Year title, she has proven herself to be a force to be reckoned with, one whose best days are still ahead of her. What are your thoughts on this year's rookie race? Who would you rather have it? Two of the most electrifying players to ever hit the WNBA stage, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, are locked in a head-to-head battle that has the entire league buzzing. Their college rivalry is back, but this time it's bigger, bolder, and with even more on the line: the Rookie of the Year crown. Who's got the edge? Well, let's see how players are reacting to Caitlin Clark being better than Angel Reese. NBA legend weighs in on Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese debate. The WNBA has seen an explosion in popularity this season, and much of that can be attributed to two standout rookies, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Their college basketball rivalry excited fans, and now both have transitioned to the WNBA for the 2024 season. Caitlin Clark was selected as the #1 overall pick by the Indiana Fever, while Angel Reese was taken 7th overall by the Chicago Sky. From the start, both players have made a huge impact, posting impressive stats in their debut seasons. Yet, a major debate has persisted over which of the two is the better player. NBA legend Magic Johnson shared his opinion on the matter, shedding some light on the broader impact Clark and Reese are having on the WNBA. Those two, especially Caitlin, are definitely a direct result for what's going on in the WNBA. They've changed college basketball. The ratings don't lie, the numbers don't lie. Then we see it right now, probably more Caitlin than Angel, coming into the league because she's selling out arenas. Caitlin is drawing 19,000. Angel isn't there yet, but I'm sure she'll get there. Stephen Curry, Golden State Warriors point guard and 4-time NBA champion, also lent a voice to the impact that rising talents like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have had on the sport, especially in inspiring and influencing younger generations of athletes. You obviously know what Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are doing. Amazing things early in their careers, Curry said. LeBron James also, who is the world's leading scorer in the NBA and often regarded as the greatest to have played the game, has obviously been a Clark supporter. He definitely feels like the claims from Angel's camp and fan base that she is better than Clark and should rather win the WNBA Rookie of the Year award over Clark are hate speeches. A few weeks ago, Caitlin Clark had the best game of her young career in the WNBA by scoring 31 points for the Indiana Fever in a crucial 181 victory over the Chicago Sky. It was the final matchup of the regular season against Angel Reese. So, just minutes after the Fever beat the Sky, LeBron James went to social media and sent a strong message on X to defend Caitlin Clark's greatness. Caitlin Clark, hi haters. This is believed to be in response to claims that Angel Reese was better than Caitlin Clark and should win the WNBA Rookie of the Season award. The King also reposted a post in which the NBA acknowledged Clark's incredible performance. That stat line might have ended up the discussion about who's the best rookie in the league. There's no denying Clark is currently drawing more attention, filling arenas with her electrifying performances. But while this rivalry has sparked passionate debates, it has also overshadowed the fact that both players are incredible talents in their own right. The comparisons often detract from their individual achievements. Beyond their on-court success, both players are making waves off the court as well. Clark's NIL, name, image, and likeness, valuation has skyrocketed to $3.1 million, with Reese following closely at $1.8 million. Each has skillfully leveraged their athletic fame into lucrative business opportunities, expanding their influence beyond basketball. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Who has the better case for WNBA Rookie of the Year? The race for WNBA Rookie of the Year in 2024 is shaping up to be one of the tightest we've seen in recent memory. Leading the charge are, of course, two highly anticipated rookies, Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever and Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky. Both players have brought their fierce rivalry from college straight into the professional ranks, raising the stakes for the award after Cameron Brink's injury took her out of contention. Historically, the Rookie of the Year race has produced clear winners. The last truly close race occurred in 2019, when Nafisa Collier, drafted 6th overall by the Minnesota Lynx, barely edged out Arik Ogunbowale, the Dallas Wings' 5th overall pick. Collier secured 29 of 43 votes, while Ogunbowale took the rest. Both players have since developed into stars, earning spots in the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, with Ogunbowale taking home MVP honors for Team WNBA. Another tight race happened in 2015 when Seattle Storm guard Jewel Lloyd narrowly beat out Kaya Stokes for the award, with Natalie Achanwa splitting a couple of votes. In 2014, Chiny Ogwumike claimed the prize, beating out 3 other rookies. Notably, Ogwumike and Schimmel were the last rookie duo to make the All-Star team, until Clark and Reese followed in their footsteps this year. In a return to Phoenix, Clark broke an assists record for rookies during the All-Star game, while Reese turned heads with her dominating double-double. Both are having exceptional seasons, but the question remains, who has the stronger case for Rookie of the Year? The case for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's debut season has been nothing short of remarkable. Tasked with leading the Indiana Fever as their starting point guard, she's shouldering more responsibility than any rookie in recent memory. Despite the expectations and defensive pressure she faces, Clark has excelled in her role, guiding a team in desperate need of leadership and a fresh spark on offense. Though her scoring hasn't reached the same heights as it did in college, due in large part to the elevated talent level in the WNBA, Clark has quickly adapted her game to meet her team's needs. The Fever, with reigning Rookie of the Year Aaliyah Boston, former number 2 pick Nalissa Smith, and sharpshooters like Kelsey Mitchell, needed a floor general who could distribute the ball and elevate her teammates' performance. Clark has done just that. Already, she has set the Fever's franchise record for assists in a single season, along with securing her first career triple-double. That triple-double was historic, marking the first time a WNBA rookie has achieved the feat in the league's 28-year history. Just before the All-Star break, Clark also shattered the WNBA single-game assists record, previously held by Courtney Vandersloot, with an astonishing 19 assists. Her All-Star game performance was equally impressive as she led Team WNBA with a dominant first-half display. Clark finished the game just 1 assist shy of tying Sue Bird's All-Star record, choosing to let Ogunbowale take over the game's closing moments. For the season, Clark leads the entire league in assists per game, raising the Fever's assist numbers from 11th place last year to 6th this year. In her last 9 games, she has registered double-digit assists in 7, with every one of those performances also resulting in double-doubles. If Clark maintains her current pace, she'll break the rookie record for assists per game, set by legendary point guard Ticha Penicheiro in 1998, 7.5 APG. Not even Sue Bird or Dawn Staley managed such numbers in their rookie seasons. Clark's 8.4 assists per game would rank as the 5th best in league history, just behind Vandersloot's peak seasons. While Rookie of the Year honors don't typically factor in team success, it's hard to ignore the transformation Clark has sparked in Indiana. The Fever are on the verge of surpassing their 2023 win total, with a realistic shot of posting their best record since 2016. With Clark's leadership, they've secured key victories over top-tier teams like New York and Minnesota. Among her rookie peers, Clark's stats are almost unmatched. She leads Reese by nearly 4 points per game in scoring and boasts a shooting line of 40.5% from the field, 32.7% from 3, and 89.1% from the free throw line. She's also tied with Reese in steals per game, while doubling her in blocks. Given the enormous responsibility of running Indiana's offense, Clark's accomplishments are all the more impressive. The case for Angel Reese. Angel Reese's impact on the court has been undeniable, particularly when it comes to rebounding. The Chicago Sky forward has already made history by setting the record for most consecutive double-doubles by a rookie, with 15 straight games. Not only is this an achievement no other rookie has reached, but it's also a feat unmatched by any player, past or present, in WNBA history. Reese has shown a relentless tenacity on the boards, particularly on the offensive glass. She's pulling down an average of 4.7 offensive rebounds per game, the highest mark in the league by a wide margin. This means nearly 5 additional possessions per game for her team, a stat that can't be overlooked in the tight games Chicago often plays. Her prowess on the boards was on full display in the All-Star game, where she racked up 12 points and 11 rebounds against some of the world's best players. 5 of those rebounds came on the offensive end, demonstrating her ability to create second-chance opportunities even against elite competition. For the season, Reese is averaging 13.5 points and 12 rebounds per game. She leads all rookies in rebounds and ranks 10th overall in steals per game, tied with Clark at 1.5. Most impressively, she leads the entire WNBA in total rebounds, outpacing established stars like Angel Wilson and Nafisa Collier. What Reese has accomplished on the glass is nothing short of unprecedented. In a thrilling 88-87 victory over Indiana in late June, she notched 25 points and 16 rebounds, becoming the first rookie since Wilson to post such numbers in a single game. Her dominance in the paint gives Chicago a physical presence few teams can match. Reese's ability to consistently rack up double-doubles and dominate the boards makes her a unique talent in the WNBA. She's already passed legends like Candace Parker in certain categories and shows no signs of slowing down. If she continues this trajectory, Reese could establish herself as one of the league's premier rebounders for years to come. So who deserves the Rookie of the Year? Well, both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have made compelling cases for Rookie of the Year, each dominating in different areas of the game. Clark's playmaking and leadership have revived an Indiana Fever team that's been struggling for years, while Reese's rebounding and consistency have given the Chicago Sky a powerful inside presence. With both players putting up historic numbers and elevating their teams, the race for Rookie of the Year may come down to personal preference. Do you value the all-around brilliance and floor leadership of Caitlin Clark, or is Angel Reese's dominance on the glass and double-double streak more impressive? Ultimately, the decision will come down to what voters prioritize most. But with such impressive rookie seasons from both players, it's hard to say who has the best case to win the WNBA Rookie of the Year award.